And hello again, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday afternoon edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Against Seattle, Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. I know this is a matchup, Greg, that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
And Stockton, here we go. No good that time. Payton with some nice D. Grant outside. Here's Barry. Colonies with the rebound. Stockton with it. Malone, a screen on Payton. At the top of the key, Malone. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Malone just so hard to stop inside. Despite contact and good coverage, he blasts right through it.
Pass to Barry. Here's Payton. Count that one.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Hornacek. Malone with the screen. Hornacek passes to Polonese. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stockton. Rebound, Grant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Barry. His last outing, 16 points for him. Grant kicks to Patterson. Pass to Payton. Rebound, Utah.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Russell inside. The rebound by Baker.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Payton gets the bucket.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stockton passes to Malone. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Malone's got his second basket.
Good job offensively, creating a nice look inside.
Payton looking around. From the arc. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Outside, Russell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, I love Russell's versatility. He's a good scorer who can get his points within the flow of the offense, and you love that as a teammate.
Payton outside. Jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Payton's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Utah. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Seattle, 7 games back. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Payton against Stockton. Out to the right wing. Deep 2 from Russell. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Pass to Patterson. Shot clock at 6. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Over Stockton. Payton's shot is off. Utah comes into this one after the win against the Washington Wizards.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Now, here's Payton after the miss from Karl Malone. Payton outside. Grant with a screen on Stockton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for Utah. Last time they met was in Utah.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
And going downhill there, you have to stop the ball before it can get to the hoop.
Stockton against Payton. Launches it. Rebound, Utah. Polynice has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell kicks to Stockton. Back to Russell. Pass to Malone. Banked in off the glass. Malone's got 6.
And you can see how confident Malone is inside. I mean, he feels like he can score on anybody from there.
There's Baker to the wing right side. Here's the screen to the right side. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Payton from outside. Payton can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hornacek passes to Stockton. Here's Polynice. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Russell against Patterson. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Malone. The rebound by Baker. Seattle trails by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Payton, good.
Defense all over Payton, draping him on that drive, but his speed got him through to his finish.
Stockton looking around. Outside Russell for 3. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Baker's got 4 rebounds in this game. Patterson passes to Payton. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And here's Stockton. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, here we are watching this season so far. It feels like the league gets more athletic every single season.
Especially the big men. What we're seeing out of the 7-footers now is far different from the guys I grew up around.
First free throw is good.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And Seattle making a change here. Maxwell's checked in. Utah also making some changes. Keefe comes in for Brian Russell. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. And so he makes both from the line.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Here's Barry. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Pass to Maxwell. Pulls up. Here's Baker. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense by Malone. Here's Isley. Back to Malone. Keefe passes to Hornacek. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Alanis misses.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Pass to Barry. Malone with the block. Here is Keefe. He has yet to score. Tries again. Rebound, Grant. Grant's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Patterson. Here's Barry. Patterson passes to Maxwell. Over Isaac. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Utah leading. Malone, a screen on Maxwell. Isley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Seattle shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Baker. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
And the Jazz making a change here. Hornacek against Lewis. Over to the wing. Here's Maxwell. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Maxwell. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And he hits it to tie the game up. So it's Utah now.
2 minutes.
Here's Isley. No scoring in this one. Pass to Stockton from outside the arc. They get it back.
That's one way to get yourself to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. A different look for Seattle. Persons checked in for Baker. And it's Payton in for Williams. Keefe is checked in for the Jazz. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Seattle shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Outside, Payton. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Enzo Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. Keefe passes to Isley. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Yes, that goes in. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. He was toying with the defenders on that one.
Lewis outside. With the shot. Maxwell's shot is no good. Jazz leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Here's Isley. His 3-pointers off the mark. Isley's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Stepanya. Rebound, Utah. Stockton right side. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
You like how Ostertag fights for the boards. He knows those second chance points are worth it.
Outside, Payton. Fires away from way outside. That shot, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Jazz lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Jazz leading by 5. Here's Isley. Right wing. Stockton against Payton. Here's Isley. And the 3 off target.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Stepanya. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Stepanya's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Seattle. Utah shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. On the wing, Stockton. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Isley. Isley's got the lead up to 5 now for the Jazz.
This is what Stockton does so well. Tremendous at sharing the ball with his teammates.
On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Stockton. Here's Maxwell. We saw him with 10 points last game. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Payton against Stockton. Pass to Isley. Fires for 3. Lewis grabs the board. Seattle trails by 3. Here's Maxwell. Second chance effort. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Out to the wing. Gilliam. Lewis covering. Stockton with no one around him. The three-pointer is right on target. Stockton's got 5.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, a sharpshooter.
Maxwell, the pass to Person. Pass to Stepanya. Outside, Payton over Stockton. No good from Payton.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Isley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Ostertag inside. Goes back up. Stepanya grabs the rebound. And so Payton will bring it up for Seattle. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Stockton, following the score by Rashard Lewis. Stockton the pass to Isley. Fires the 3. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. 7 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Lewis passes to Maxwell. The shot, no good. Utah leading by 5. Stockton outside. Ostertag inside. He's covered by Person. On the wing, Stockton. Last game we saw him score 13. For Seattle, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Maxwell's shot is no good. Stockton up top. He's guarded by Maxwell. Pass to Keith. To the paint. Here's Ostertag over Person. And it's blocked.
Terrific job by him to get ideal positioning on defense there. What a block.
Lewis passes to Maxwell. Here's Stepanya. And here is Lewis. He's covered by Stockton. The fadeaway. Lewis misses. For Utah, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now here's Stockton. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. He gets it in there. Stockton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Lewis. He's got 6. Outside, Payton. Stepanya. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the Jazz call time here. Hornacek outside. Over Berry. Hornacek, no luck. Seattle trails by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Payton. No good that time.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Isley, covered by Payton. Clock at 6. Isley, the pass to Malone. And off the glass. That one's good. Malone's got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Payton passes to Patterson. Another shot. The shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Utah leading by 7. To the right side. Ostertag up top. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Seattle making a change here. Maxwell's checked in.
Number 3, Vernon Maxwell.
Here's Isley. He has 7. Malone down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, it's really tough to go up against Malone because he's so big and strong, which is why the defense oftentimes is forced to foul him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Seattle trails by 9. Here's Maxwell. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Barry. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Outside, Russell. Now, here is Hornacek. Fires top of the key. Second chance shot, and Malone puts it in. Malone's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
Seattle calls timeout. Ostertag against Grant. In the corner, it's Patterson. Here's Barry. The 3 from Maxwell. And Russell pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Isley. 5 to shoot. Here's Malone, and it's blocked. Now here's Patterson. Still scoreless. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Baker. Patterson down low. Russell's there. Patterson can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Jazz. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Russell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Seattle trails by 9. Grant outside. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. They set the screen. Back to Baker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fades away. Yep, that one goes.
Definitely within Baker's comfort zone. He is looking more and more confident in that mid-range.
1:44 left here in the second. Pass to Malone. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Patterson. Scoreless thus far. Back to Baker. Pass to Patterson. And here's Maxwell for three. Rebound, Utah. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Russell against Maxwell. Russell passes to Malone. Lets it go from 11. Kept alive. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Yeah, you got to bring more force and muscle than that to stop Ostertag. He's way too strong inside to play soft against him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Baker. Shoots over Malone. Baker, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. He gets that one.
Hey, the game plan is real easy, folks. Get it to Malone and let the mailman deliver.
Here's Maxwell. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Maxwell's got 5 points now this quarter. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Now Payton. Pass to Baker to the wing right side. There's the screen. Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Payton's got it back down to within single digits for Seattle. Jazz shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Malone, a screen on Payton. Here's Stockton. And that one, good. Stockton's got 9 points.
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
Barry the pass to Payton. Utah with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Stockton outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Malone. And Grant sends it back.
With his length and athleticism, Grant covers a lot of ground defensively.
Patterson finds Payton. Back to Patterson. Here's Grant. Payton outside. From past the arc. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stockton outside. Back to Malone. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Some solid defense from Grant. Russell against Patterson. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Payton with another miss. Jazz leading by 10. Stockton outside. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Malone draws all kinds of attention being the dynamic scorer that he is.
The Jazz shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
free throw drops from Malone. And both free throws good for Malone. Seattle trails by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Payton outside. Grant with a screen on Stockton. Payton, that's good.
That's a shot that Payton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
Pass to Russell. Here's Malone. He's covered by Grant. Malone, no luck. For Seattle, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Barry, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Stockton. He's got 9. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Grant. And that's collected by Grant. Grant's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Patterson kicks to Payton. There's the pick. The tray. Rebound, Utah. Polynice has got 7 rebounds in the game. Malone in the post. He's covered by Grant. And there's Stockton's got his 5th assist in this one. Payton against Stockton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Payton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Payton.
Coaches love to see guys get to the line, drawing fouls. It shows he's playing the game with some aggression and passion, too.
Right side, Russell. Pass to Polynice. Stockton outside. Again, the Jazz score.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
Outside, Payton. Fires from deep. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Stockton outside. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Grant. Seattle grabs the miss. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Here's Barry. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's determination at its finest. He'll get one more.
Seattle shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Utah calls timeout. Malone dishes to Stockton. Outside, Russell. Pass to Malone. Over Baker. The rebound by Baker. Seattle trails by 6. It's deflected. Russell feeling it out a bit. Now Stockton. Pass to Malone. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, Malone is just so strong. Even when he gets hit, he stays with the shot nicely.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
One shot.
And Malone, no good on that one. And Seattle shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Barry the pass to Payton. The putback, and the rebound goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a hand on it. Maxwell kicks to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. A rebound by the Jazz. Russell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Stockton. They set the pick. Inside, Polynice. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Polynice has got his first basket.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter, slicing the defense apart with his passing, a pick-and-roll master.
Payton kicks to Baker. Here's Barry. 9 points in the game so far. There's Baker, guarded by Malone. Seattle missing again. Jazz leading by 10. Stockton right side. Seattle grabs the miss. Payton with the ball. 16 points for him.
At close to 7 feet tall, Vin Baker is not an easy guy to defend. Goes right into the defense and is able to draw the foul.
For Seattle, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Seattle calls timeout.
Timeout, Seattle.
Isley's checked in for Brian Russell. That free throw, no good.
And just under 7 feet, Vin Baker is a real presence in the paint. He's good at aggressively going for buckets and stopping his opponents from getting to the boards.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
To the paint. And Malone gets double-teamed. Stockton outside. Over Baker. A shot by Stockton, no good. Seattle trails by 10. Here's Barry. 9 points in the game so far. Grant the pass to Payton. They set the pick, trying to end the drought. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get John Stockton.
Challenging the defense on the drive. Payton does a really good job drawing the whistle on that attempt.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
That's good from Payton, who is checked in for Grant. And both free throws good for Payton. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Isley. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Off target from the baseline. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Barry. 9 points in the game so far. Out to Payton. Back to Baker. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
I mean, you can grab him, but Baker still finds a way to score even through the contact.
Pass to Hornacek. Malone right side. It's hauled in by Barry. And Seattle shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Payton's shot is off. Jazz leading by 6.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Hornacek passes to Isley. Over Lewis. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Payton kicks to Lewis. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Pass to Baker. Here's Barry. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Barry's got 12 in the game.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
On the wing, Stockton. Defended by Payton. There's the pick. To end the cold streak. Seattle grabs the miss. Lewis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside, Payton. For the tie. Rebound, Utah. Polonese has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Malone with it. There's Shard Lewis covering. Malone, the pass to Stockton. Back to Malone. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Malone's got 26.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They set the pick. Back to Baker. Fades back, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Baker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside, Malone. And he banks in the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Malone getting it done for Utah. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Utah leading by 5. Here's Isley. Outside, Russell. Pass to Hornacek. There's the triple. And McCoy pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Russell passes to Isley. Now Ostertag. 6 to shoot. Hornacek, no luck. Seattle trails by 5. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Person. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payton. Second shot opportunity. Tries it again, and the layup is good. Payton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Seattle.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
It's Hornacek again missing. For Seattle, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Lewis hits the bucket.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Hornacek, following the score by Rashard Lewis. They set the pick on the high post. A nice shot by Hornacek.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Seattle. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now, here's Payton. Pass to Maxwell to tie it up. It's hauled in by Ostertag. Utah leading by 3. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Isley. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lewis dishes to Payton. Back to Lewis. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Lewis has got the game tied up here for Seattle.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now, here is Hornacek. Outside, Russell. Seattle grabs the miss. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. They get the rebound.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Pass to Isley. Hornacek outside. Shot on the wing. The Jazz with another miss. For Seattle, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. The Jazz shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's Isley. Gilliam. Lewis covering. Hornacek outside. To the inside. Gilliam. Lewis grabs the board. Lewis has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Maxwell. And he drops it in from the low post. Maxwell's got the lead up to 2 now for Seattle.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
The Jazz call timeout. 32nd for Seattle. And Utah making a change here. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Pass to McCoy. Here's Maxwell. And it's blocked. Here's Isley. Stockton outside. On the wing, Malone. Here's Isley. Malone, a screen on Maxwell. Yep, right through the net. And here is Payton. Pass to Maxwell. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Maxwell. Over Isley. Maxwell's shot is no good. Outside Russell. And here's Stockton. To take the lead. And McCoy pulls it down. And Seattle shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Seattle. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Pass to Barry. Outside Lewis. Hollanese with the rebound. Hollanese has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Brian Russell with the powerful slam. Laying above the rim for sure.
Seattle calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Jeff Hornacek. He's checked in for the Jazz. Here's Payton. Grant outside. Back to Payton. Always going up for the alley-oop. They recover it. And the shot goes in.
When he's locked in, I mean, solid at hitting the glass and does a good job on the offensive boards.
Malone with the screen. Here's Hornacek. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Now, here is Hornacek. Basket good. Hornacek's got 6 points in the quarter.
Demonstrating how tricky he can be when necessary. Hornacek enjoying going to the floater from time to time.
On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Stockton. Payton's shot is off.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the three. I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
What's up?
Seattle trails by 7. On the wing, Payton. He's defended by Stockton. Pass to Payton. Clock at 4. Looking to end the run. A shot that time, not on target. Stockton with the defensive effort. Hornacek outside. Right side, Russell. Here's Polynice. Malone, left side. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Clock is at 3. Here's Hornacek. Seattle grabs the miss. Grant's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Down low. Here's Barry. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 6 assists now in the game.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle trails by 8. Here's Barry. Pass to Payton. There's Baker from 17 feet out. That one good for 2. Baker's got 4 points this quarter.
You can tell Baker's feeling great confidence when he takes these shots.
Russell with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Wants to get it to Malone and does. Shoots over Grant and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Malone's got 33 points.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here's Payton. Three-pointer. Polynice with the rebound. Polynice has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here is Stockton. Malone, a screen on Payton. Stockton in the high post. Payton's there. Now, here is Russell. Patterson defending. Seattle trails by 8. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the screen. This one for 3. Barry misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hornacek. Outside, Russell. Back to Hornacek. There's the 3. The rebound by Grant. Here's Seattle. Trailing here by 8. Here he goes. They get it back. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Brent Barry. One shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Brent Barry. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Karl Malone taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. Seattle calls timeout. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Seattle with the ball. 6-point game. Payton with the ball. Pass to Barry. Fires the 3. Colonies with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Brian Russell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Seattle calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
Shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 9.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Kings going up against Boston. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Well, Clark, a matchup you're very familiar with, being a former forward in this NBA. What's the most challenging part about going up against a great front court on the other side?
Well, a couple of things stand out to me, Kevin. One, you've got to match physicality. Strong centers and forwards are going to make it tough for you physically. And then you've got to be able to handle thumping and bumping at both ends of the floor. And you know, Walker is really reliable as a catch-and-shoot guy because he's thinking shot even before the pass gets there.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Williamson. Over Pierce. And it's Williamson missing. Up top, Walker. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Potapenko. Here's Walker. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Walker's got 5 now.
And you know, anytime Twan touches it, he is thinking one thing: bucket.
Pass to Williamson. Knocked away. Griffin with the steal. They're running. All going up court. Shot's good by Walker. He's got 7.
Tough not to see his man there. Great job by Griffin, able to identify it early.
Williams kicks to Williamson. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Weber. And he can't bank that one in. For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Now, here is Weber. Last game with 30 points. On the wing, Williams, defended by Anderson. Williams passes to Weber. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good again that time. For the Celtics, they come into this one following a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Anderson. Here's Potapenko. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here is Williams. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Weber against Walker. Shot to stop the run. And it's Weber getting it to go.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Webber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
And Anderson kicks to Pierce. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. The 8-footer. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Sacramento trails by 7. Williams passes to Divac. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Weber. Lays it up off the glass. Weber's got his second basket of the game.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
Outside, Pierce. For the 3. Rebound by Williams.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Now here's Anderson. No scoring in this one. Weber against Walker. Weber can't hit.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Count it, good.
You must do more than that to stop him, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Williams passes to Anderson. Back to Williams. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Anderson outside. Top of the key, Pierce. And I'm assuming, Greg, that maintaining those energy levels can be more difficult in the second game of a back-to-back.
Fatigue could play a factor as this game goes on, but that's no excuse. Back-to-backs are a part of this league. You better be in good enough shape to handle it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Hey, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now here's Anderson. Still without a basket. Here's Divac. Rebound, Boston.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Pierce. Now here's Walker. Good D by Weber. Now here's Williamson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Williams passes to Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint, easily rising up to take that one home.
Boston leading by 4. Anderson outside.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pierce for 3. Boston, no good that time either. Sacramento trails by 4. Williams up on top. Divac sets a screen. The shot by Williams, no good. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to Walker. Pierce up top. Takes it inside. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
That is a quick move off the bounce.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Kings.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now here's Anderson. After the miss from Chris Webber. From the wing. Chris Webber with the rebound. Webber's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Williams. Back to Webber. Over Anderson. Webber can't hit. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Anderson. Six on the shot clock. The kick out to Walker. Misses the 3. Sacramento trails by 6. Webber dishes to Williams. Now Stojakovic. Again, the miss by the Kings. Back to Pierce. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Walker. Over Stojakovic. Walker's shot is off. The Kings shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Stojakovic, the pass to Divac. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
That's what this team wants to see from Divac, imposing your will.
Boston leading by 4. So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Some changes here for the Kings. Thunderberg, he's checked in for Divac. Barry comes in for Anderson, and Martin subbed in for Jason Williams. Anderson passes to Barros. Here's Potapenko. Guarded by Webber. Pass to Walker. It's blocked.
How about the denial for Webber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
Sacramento trails by 6. Now Martin. And here's Stojakovic. And the 3-ball is good.
And there's that dead-eye shooting of Stojakovic, especially potent from outside the arc.
Pass to Potapenko. Here's Barros. Walker with it. Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. The shot will not fall.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Webber. Rebound, Boston. Anderson outside. Pass to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Potapenko. Guarded by Weber. They get it again. And Potapenko gets it to go. Potapenko's got 6.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Outside, Martin. Weber a screen. Martin with the bounce pass. Weber kicks to Martin. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Snatched up. Count the basket. He's got 9.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
Martin with it. He has yet to score. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 7. Anderson passes to Barros. Anderson can't get it to go. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Outside, Martin. Back to Weber. Over Potapenko, and Chris Weber with the bucket on the assist by Martin.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Barros. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Looks for Walker, gets it to him, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And now that's 11 points for Walker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Weber.
He got it in!
How about that? Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Boston shooting 41% for the game. Here's Barros. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Chaney, covered by Martin. Williams comes. He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Williams scanning the floor. A shot missing. Celtics leading by 5. Here's the pass to Barros. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And the rebound goes to Martin. And it's the Kings with the ball. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. But last year, their one loss in this series is one I know they wanted back.
Now here's Pierce. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Pass to Chaney. Shot, high post. It's rebounded by Pollard. Sacramento trails by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williams finds Martin. Up top, Stojakovic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
Stojakovic so hard to defend because he's got a great touch and a huge frame.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Stojakovic.
What's so impressive about Stojakovic is how lethal a shooter he is, and he's somebody that rarely misses from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good from Stojakovic.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Griffin. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Imposing his will defensively. A rejection like that can get in the shooter's head.
Back to Stojakovic. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Overton. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Griffin. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Here's Fortson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Williams passes to Funderburk. Knocks it loose. And here's Stojakovic. He's got 5. Outside Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Forcing the action a bit, you draw fouls when you do so.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And that one falls for Williams. Anderson, he's checked in for Boston. And then for Sacramento, Evans is checked in for Pollard. And it's Anderson in for Martin. And Williams drops them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Anderson against Williams. Outside for Griffin. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
That's how you run the two-man game. Nice shot.
Here's Williams. 32 points for him last game against Phoenix. Pass to Stojakovic. And it's Anderson atop the key. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Up top, Griffin. He's covered by Anderson. Williams against Anderson. Lets a floater go. The kick out to Pierce. Back to Anderson. Pass to Pierce. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the King. It's a 5-point game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. It's Anderson with the drive. Count that one. Anderson's got his second bucket tonight.
A crafty drive by Anderson, just zipping in for the shot.
Williams passes to Funderburk. Pass to Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Anderson outside. They set the screen. And he drives in. And he lays it straight in. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Williams against Anderson. Nobody near Williams. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got his third bucket of the night. Williams against Anderson. Stolen by Anderson. Outside Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target from outside. Griffin with him. Divac picks him up. Griffin kicks to Anderson. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Stojakovic. Anderson dishes to Williams. Takes a 3. He can't get that one. Celtics leading by 7. Griffin finds Anderson. Back to Griffin. Shot clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Griffin is such a high IQ player, and he also combines that with playing hard and always being under control.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Griffin. Walker's checked in for Paul Pierce. Then for the Kings, Weber, he's checked in for Funderburk. Williamson comes in for Stojakovic. And Martin subbed in for Jason Williams. Both free throws good from Griffin. Now here is Martin. Still yet to score. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now they need a basket.
Anderson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Over Martin. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Sacramento trails by 9. To the middle. Stolen. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Fortson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Anderson outside. Here's Weber. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Great work on the offensive glass that time from Divac, using his size and timing, so important in rebounding, to his advantage.
Now here's Anderson. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Williamson in the post. Guarded by Walker. And it's Williamson missing. Walker taking his time here. Outside for Griffin. Out to the right wing. Here's Anderson. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Weber. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Boston leading by 11. Outside Griffin. Here's Battie. Anderson right side. Battie the pass to Anderson. Over Martin. Anderson can't get it to go. Sacramento trails by 11. Pass to Martin. Back to Williamson. Anderson up top, 20 feet out. They grab their own miss. Weber misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Stolen by Weber. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. And Walker kicks to Anderson. On the wing, Walker over Williamson. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 15.
It doesn't take much for Walker to get on a roll. But right now, boy, he is cooking.
Weber outside. Back to Martin. The kick out to Anderson. Williamson, the pass to Divac. To stop the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, you look at Divac muscling his way to a shot inside, getting the ball in the air despite the contact. That's just good, solid work.
First trip to the line for him here.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Free throw good, Divac.
You know, at over 7 feet tall with a diverse offensive skill set, Vlade Divac is really a unique kind of player. Very fun to watch.
And both free throws good for Divac. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Walker from downtown. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Sacramento trails by 11. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Pierce kicks to Walker. Second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal
That
foul.
one on Weber.
Second
Oh,
team
aggressive play by Walker, not allowing the defense to cut him off completely there with the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the strike.
That free throw good from Walker.
Antoine Walker possesses great versatility for a big guy. Excellent at stretching the floor with his shooting, and a big man who does a lot of different stuff on offense.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing by 10. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
That free throw good from Williamson. Boston leading by 7. Outside Pierce. Over Williamson. The rebound by Anderson. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Weber outside. Divac trying to free himself up. Rejected by Walker. Martin against Anderson. Looking to get back on track here. He lays it in. Anderson's got 6 in the quarter. For third quarter basketball.
35.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's Williams. Pass to Divac. And Anderson has it in the corner. Kings moving the ball around. Just fine on the clock. Here's Weber. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's the pass to Anderson. Here's Potapenko. Pass to Griffin. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Kings. Weber's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Anderson. Weber outside. Outside Williams. Shoots the 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Pierce. Now here's Anderson. Covered by Williamson. Anderson's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Weber in the post. Guarded by Walker. Rejected by Walker. Griffin against Anderson. Griffin kicks to Anderson. Right side, Griffin. Over Anderson. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Griffin's got 6.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there
makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Williamson. Weber in the post. Working on Walker. Anderson outside. Here's Weber. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Anderson.
15 points in the game.
Weber immediately letting that shot fly. Great confidence.
Pass to Pierce. And here's Walker. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Walker. Over Williams. Walker's shot is off. Sacramento trails by 9. Weber dishes to Anderson. Here's Williams. Anderson against Weber. Over Anderson. Weber can't get that one to fall. The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Back to Anderson. Outside, Walker. A 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Williamson. Griffin with the steal. Now Anderson. He's got 8. Top of the key, Pierce. Into the lane. And yes, it's good. Pierce has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Anderson, a clever passer, and if a teammate's open, he is looking to deliver.
Williams inside the line. It's good from the top of the key. Williams has got 10. Here is Anderson. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Walker with a 9-point lead.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Weber throws it down.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Celtics. Following this run, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Pass to Pierce. Now Walker. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He misses the free throw. No luck that time either. Anderson outside. Outside Pierce. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. Sacramento trails by 9. Williams with the ball. He's got 10. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Anderson. Pass to Potapenko. Walker with it. He's guarded by Williams. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 18 points in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Devons. 6 points for him. Now Weber, guarded by Walker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where Weber really eats. Excellent job drawing the foul inside.
For Sacramento, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Stojakovic is checked in for Williamson. That one misses. Celtics leading by 11. Anderson outside. Outside Pierce. Pass to Walker. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Walker's got 21.
And Walker, more than capable stretch 4. A big man with range for days. And how about the confidence?
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. Here's Weber. And again, unable to change momentum here. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Devons the rebound. Devons has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Williams passes to Anderson. Weber inside. Defended by Pierce. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Weber.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Outside, Pierce. Pass to Walker from deep. Again, the miss by Walker. The Kings have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Weber. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Boston leading by 12. Here's Griffin. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
Boston shooting around 41% on the night. Anderson kicks to Pierce. Down low, here's Walker. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Walker's got 7 now in this quarter.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Weber. So both teams making some changes here. Weber hits them both. And here's Anderson. 8 points for him. Pass to Walker from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Celtics leading by 9. And here's Anderson, covered by Martin. Anderson against Martin. Anderson passes to Pierce. And a miss there on the triple. Sacramento trails by 9. To the inside. Here's Martin. Shoots over Pierce. Misses the baby hook. The Celtics shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Here's Walker. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Anderson. The Kings shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here is Stojakovic. He's got 8. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Walker with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Anderson. Here's Potapenko. Inside. Shoots it up. Uses the glass to drop it in. Walker's got 9 points here in the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here is Weber. He's got 21, and there it is for him. 1:41 left in the third. Pass to Potapenko. Walker with it. Over Stojakovic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
At the line for Boston, Antoine Walker. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. .127 left to play in the third. Martin, the pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Pass to Funderburk. That's a 2 from Martin. Here's Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Weber able to get the board and the extra 2 with outstanding hustle.
Boston leading by 9. There's 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Walker, defended by Stojakovic. Walker against Stojakovic. Walker's shot is off. Sacramento trails by 9. Outside, Martin. Pass to Barry. The 3. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Pierce on the money with the open jumper. 9 points for Paul Pierce.
Got the look he wanted and capitalized.
The Kings shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Outside, Martin. Pass to Weber. Over Bateen. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Celtics up by 11. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 11. Anderson outside. Pass to Williams. He takes it in. That one falls. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Oh, great find there for the open man.
Now here's Williams. There's the triple. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Pass to Pollard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Williams.
Boston foul. Williams. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for Boston. Number 11, Dana Barros.
Williams for 3. Sacramento again missing. Boston leading by 15. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Griffin against Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Boston, Bartson. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Sacramento trails by 16. Martin kicks to Williams. Pass to Funderburg. And here's Stojakovic. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
Now here's Anderson. Over Martin. Second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he earns himself a trip to the line. That's a positive possession for this offense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for all the things Anderson does well, it's his ball handling that's the most incredible. He honed those skills growing up as a playground legend in New York City.
Anderson, he's checked in for Funderburg. And both free throws good for Anderson. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Williams. Pass to Stojakovic. Launches it. Second shot opportunity. Here's Pollard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Anderson with the ball. Outside Griffin. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Boston, no good that time either. Sacramento trails by 14. Outside Martin. Pass to Anderson. Here's Stojakovic. Lets the 3 fly. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Griffin passes to Anderson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Griffin. From deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to Martin. And for Sacramento, they're shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance.
This team knows they can count on Adrian Griffin at the defensive end. Exceptional work that time.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Stojakovic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Sacramento. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Barrows. Over Williams. Boston again missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Martin dishes to Stojakovic. Williams for 3. And Boston with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Anderson outside. Outside Griffin. Here's Pierce. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Sacramento trails by 11. It's Williams high post. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Finding a look inside the arc. How about the focus that time?
And for Sacramento, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And here is Williams. Drops in the layup for two. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The Celtics call time. Some changes here for the Kings. Adi Divat's checked in for Pollard. Weber comes in for Stojakovic. And Williamson subbed in for Martin. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Walker. Here's up top. Here's Patopico. Good D by Anderson. Sacramento trails by 9. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Anderson. Pass to Weber. Over 14. Rebound, Boston. Odobenko's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Pierce, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Heads-up play with the ball there, getting it in the hands of somebody who's ready to attack.
The Celtics making a switch here. Griffin's checked in.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Paul Pierce. Sacramento trails by 11. Williamson kicks to Anderson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Walker's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Weber against Griffin. Now here's Anderson. Now Pierce over Williamson. Pass to Griffin over Williamson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Down low, here's Anderson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anderson knows how to get to the line, going right at the defense.
At the line for the Kings, Nick Anderson, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
What I like most about Anderson is his versatility. This is a guy that does a little bit of everything for this team.
He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 10. Outside Griffin. Over to the left wing. Anderson against Anderson.
Sacramento foul. Thomas Williamson. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team
You gotta
foul.
love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Outside, Walker. Pocket 6. Over Weber. Boston, no good that time either.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And it's Divac with the jam.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Now, here's Anderson. With the drive. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Williams. Pass to Divac. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Potapenko, defended by Divac. Now Walker from the arc sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 30 points.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Timeout, Sacramento.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Anderson finds Williams. Anderson, a screen on Anderson. Here's Weber. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Walker. Bucket off the crossover. That's now 32 points for Walker.
Excellent trip down the floor, ending with a nice look.
Pass to Anderson. Williamson right side. Griffin against Anderson. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Weber outside. Again, the miss by the Kings. And it's Anderson with the ball for Boston. Outside, Pierce. They set the pick. Driving inside. Back to Anderson. Yep, it counts. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Anderson. There's the drive. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting for the Kings, Nick Anderson at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. Thunderbird comes in for Weber. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Williamson. And Martin subbed in for Jason Williams. And he sinks the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Walker.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Now, here is Stojakovic. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by McCarty. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.